Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. You can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the Cardo Freecom Bluetooth communicators available at RevZilla.com. This is the new Freecom series from Cardo, new for the spring of 2017. Now, if we look at it, the Freecoms are replacing the Q series of Cardo Bluetooth communicators, and they take a big leap forward while still coming in under Cardo's top tier of technology. So Cardo at the top tier is going to be the Pack Talk, the Smart Pack, which uses their dynamic mesh communication system, which is a whole different way of pairing and riding. But ultimately, when we think about the Freecom system, there's a great trade-off between functionality as well as cost. And the big changes they've made going from the Q series moving into the Freecoms 1, 2, and 4 is the speakers have all gotten better. They're now using Bluetooth 4.0, which goes from 8 hours of talk time to about 13 hours of talk time, still about a week of standby time. So Bluetooth 4.0, 4.1 is going to be dramatically more efficient. You have curved sticky mounts, which work a little bit better. And ultimately, you're looking at these units that have been slimmed down. They're ultimately that much more usable. The biggest takeaway I had when I evaluated the new Freecom series is if you think about value for dollar when it comes into Bluetooth communicator technology, which ultimately allows music pairing, GPS pairing, rider to passenger, rider to other rider, the technology is becoming more attainable. So value for dollar, these are all about 10% less expensive. So I'll use the Freecom 4 as my example. The previous Q3, which would have been its equivalent, was about $220, $230 bucks. This guy's coming in just under the $200 mark. So ultimately, it works really, really well. Now I'm going to dive through each one of these specifically on their feature sets, but what you really need to know is a Freecom 1 is all about you, a GPS, a phone, and music. It's not meant to be paired with other riders. The Freecom 2 is really rider to passenger, so there's no intercom functionality. It's about music sharing, it's about rider to passenger, really Bluetooth, so you get about 30 yards of connectivity. You're not getting 3/4 of a mile. And we work into the Freecom 4 rather, you're getting rider to rider, up to 4 riders, full duplex, that can talk all at the same time, up to 3/4 of a mile. And that's the big change over the Q3, is it used to be 4 riders paired, but really rider to rider, singular conversations. Now you're doing really group chat up to 4 people at one time. Now let's talk briefly about fitment here. You're still getting on both of the 2 more expensive units, the Freecom 2 and the Freecom 4, a boomed and a wired mic. You still have on all of these, the Freecom 1 rather, only comes with a boomed mic. The speakers are definitely removable, so you can swap them to earbuds. You're still getting sticky mount and a clamp mount, and we talked about the curved sticky mount here, which is really cool. Most helmets are curved, but then they have a flat surface to actually mount the unit on. And again, that's going to carry out throughout all of these, and it's also going to be USB chargeable. So again, you can see there's our power adapter. You're getting a USB cord that integrates. And if I pick this guy up on the right side over here, I'm going to unmount it really quickly. There's my mounting point here along the back side. It pops right off. This is the unit itself. It's slimmer, it's redesigned, and I will tell you it's the only Bluetooth unit on the market right now which is fully dustproof and waterproof. So again, comes in handy compared to some of the other manufacturers. And again, if you're looking at Cardo, you're looking more at the top end, you're going to be comparing it against Sina, which is water resistant. Now remember, the fit and the install on these guys, I'm sure we have some shots and some cutaways. It's going to show you the speakers go in, it attaches to the side via sticky or clamp, and then you decide what you want to do with that boom. But it's about a 5 or 10 minute install. If you've never done it before, it's 10 minutes. If you're doing it, if you've had Bluetooth comm units in the past, it's a 2 or 3 or 5 minute install. Very, very simple, very, very quick and easy. And remember, it is an electronic, so once you take it out and start to install it, you can't send it back to us. So keep that in mind and make sure you leverage our Gear Geeks for information to make sure you're getting the right one. And as always, keep in mind, we're going to ship for free over 39 bucks. I'd also love if you click our logo, subscribe to RevZilla on our YouTube channel, leave us your comments or questions and your feedback on any of the Freecom units that you have today. Now, diving into the Freecom 1, remember, this is just single rider only. Think of it as a communication, entertainment device. It's going to be voice activated like all of these are, A2DP, AVRCP, again, allowing you to voice control, move forward, move back, jog your music, or cue different things up. The nice part about it is it comes on just over the $120 mark. So again, minimal investment, but basic single rider entertainment and communication functionality. We talked about the Freecom 2 when you move up here. Again, you're getting rider to passenger and music sharing technology, and you're getting the addition of a wired boom, but really everything still stays the same. And for another 30 bucks coming in around the $150 mark, that's where you're going to be for that rider to passenger setup. And then remember, when you get into that Freecom 4, That's 4 riders, full duplex. Again, they're all using the same speakers. They're all speaker upgrade over the previous version. They have a great dynamic range to them, but that's ultimately the reason you'd be investing close to the $200 mark. Now, remember, Bluetooth 4.0, we talked about it earlier, much more efficient versus Bluetooth 3.0, so you're increasing the talk time on all of these units. And remember, too, Cardo Gateway comes into play with the Freecom 4. That allows you to pair this unit to any other manufacturer that's not a Cardo unit. And remember too, if we did have another gripe as of shooting this, which is really around June of 2017, the Android app allows you to configure the Freecom devices. They're telling us that the iPhone configurator for their app is coming, but it has yet to be released. So when you think about these units, they play at the mid-range to the higher end of the Bluetooth spectrum, but they don't give you 8 riders. They don't give you that dynamic mesh connectivity. They're really single rider, rider-passenger, 4 riders, full duplex. But the addition of Bluetooth 4.1, upgradable firmware, and the addition of the nicer speakers are going to give you a better sound quality, whether you're talking or you're listening to music on the communication or entertainment side of things. Now, the next step in your journey is to click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device. Visit the product detail pages for the Freecom 1, the Freecom 2, or the Freecom 4 from Cardo. Read other rider reviews. You should not just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a Gear Geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay updated with our opinion of the latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.